In this video, I will discuss about the string objects in JavaScript. String is a sequence of characters. In JavaScript, all strings are represented as instances of the string object. And the string object perform operations on stored text such as finding the length of the string, etc. The properties of string object is only one object only one property have been mentioned here, that is length, which returns the length of the string, that is the number of characters in the string. Example is shown. Str is equal to computer science. When I display it using string dot length, it will display the number of characters in this given string, that is computer science, as 16. Next is the methods of string object. I'll be discussing only a few of them in this video. First is char at. Within brackets, you have to specify the parameter index, which returns the character in the specified index. Next, char code at. Again, within brackets, you have to specify here the index, and it will return the Unicode of the character representing the given index. Next, third one is concat. Concat is to join two or more strings and returns the concatenated string. The fourth one is index of. That is, first parameter here is the string. It will return the position of the first occurrence of the specified character in a string. And here you can also specify the second parameter, which is given in square brackets. Square brackets here means optional. It is not must to give the start position. The start position, if given, it will search from that given start position. The start position is not given, it will search from the beginning of the string. Last index of, that is, here I is capital, the index of last index I is capital, and here also we have the same parameters as that of index of. The first parameter is string, second is the start position, which is again start position here is optional, and it returns the position of the last occurrence of specified value in a string. So last index is used to search from the last. Okay. If start position is given, it will search the string from the specified start position. Otherwise, it will search from the beginning of the string. We'll see examples for this 5 methods. Here the first, the strings are given. The given string is str is corona disease is caused by a newly discovered coronavirus, and string 1 has been assigned as COVID-19. And first we are using the method char at, and the index given here is 10. So for which it returns the value as the index 10 represents here, yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is, we have to start the counting from 0 onwards. Capital C here represents 0, index 0, and yes, virus. The S in virus represents the index 10. So that will be printed in the output. You can see in the output the index 10 is, it is printed as S. For giving the index, even if you give the index within strings, it will take it as the number. Without quotes also you can give the index. The second example is using char code at, again 10 is used here. So it will be returning the Unicode equivalent of the character, which is here 115. That is, character is S and the Unicode equivalent of S is 115. And the third method that is used is concat. Concat here concatenates str with str1. Okay, str1 is given in the brackets of concat method. So str1 here is COVID-19, which will be concatenated with the str function. You can see in the output, the third output. After discovered coronavirus, it displays the COVID-19 also. Okay. And the next one is index of method, which is that is the given string here is corona. It will return the index of the first character in this given string. So corona appears in the first part of the string. It is the first word. It is in the first word. So it will return the index as 0. You can see in the output the index returned as 0. Next example is index of, that is last index of, again the searched string is corona. We have corona at the end of the string also. That is newly discovered coronavirus. That is the last. So when it starts searching from the end, it will return the index of the corona in the last word. Okay, so that is the position returned as 63. Okay, and the next is index of with start position. As I said before in the previous slide, index of can be used with start position also. The first in the previous that is in the fourth line, you see I have used only index of with string. In this example, that is in the sixth document dot write, I am using str dot index of corona comma 10. 10 here specifies the starting position where the search has to begin. So it will begin the search from the 10th position. So it returns the corona in the last word of the string. So it returns the position as 63. In the next document dot write, I am using here last index of with string and start position as 15. Since it searches from the end, 15 is somewhere near to disease. 15 index will be in disease. So it will begin the search from disease to the beginning of the string. Okay, so it returns the start position as of corona as 0. Okay, start position of corona in the given string starting from 15 to the beginning of the string will be returning the corona in the first word of the string. So that is the start position is here returned as 0. Next method is match. Match within brackets you give the regular expression. Regular expression is a sequence of characters that forms a search pattern. The search pattern can be used for text search and text replace operation. Okay, and you can see the syntax for this search pattern. You give the pattern within slashes. No codes are used here. You have to use the pattern within the slash, and you can also use modifiers here. In the second rectangle, you can see the colored rectangle. You can see the modifiers given. That is I is a modifier, that is to search the pattern irrespective of case. That is, it is case insensitive. And globally, if you want to search, that is throughout the string, you have, if you want to search for a particular pattern, you can use G. And multi-line matching can be done using M. And square brackets are used to find a range of characters. Examples are given here. If I give within square brackets ABC, it finds any of the characters in the brackets. Similarly, you can also use within square bracket 0 hyphen 9, which means it will search for the digits 0 to 9. And you can also use X pipeline Y, which means any of the two will be searched. Okay. And example, the first rectangle, colored rectangle, you can see example P is equal to slash example slash I, which means it will search for the pattern example in a string in case insensitively. Okay, that is what is regular expression, and this regular expression can be given in the parameter of match, and match will search a string for a match against a regular expression and returns the matches as an array. We'll see the example in the next slide. Replace replace again can use regular expression as well as a string can be used. Regular expression when you give will be within slashes, whereas string you give within double quotes. And in replace method you need to give the second argument, second parameter also, which specifies the what the searched string to be replaced with. It searches for the match between regular expression and string and replaces the matched substring with a new substring. We'll see the example for these two methods in the next slide. The string given here is, her name is Swati, she lives in Kerala, she is 19 years old. And the first regular expression given here is P, which is she. And the modifier used is G, which means it will do the global search. And the next pattern used is P1, which is again searching for she, but here it along with the global search it does the case insensitive search. Okay, so both modifiers are used together here, and we'll see how it functions using document.write find match globally str.match of P. P is slash she slash the modifier is G. So she is searched globally in the given string. Okay, since P has she with the small s, the string, that is match found is null. No match are found, that is why it is displaying it as null in the output. And in the second document.write you can see str.match P1 is used, where we use case insensitive search. So it returns she, that is because since it is case insensitive it will find the she without, though it doesn't match the pattern. We have mentioned the modifier as I, it returns the values as she. There are two she's in this string, so it returns two she's. And next is replace. In replace you need to specify two details. One is the search string, the other one is the replace string. First one is the search string, so it will search for Swati in the given string and replace Swati with Ravi. Okay, as you can see in the output, her name is, it has replaced Swati with Ravi. Okay, and next example of replace is using regular expression, where I use the pattern she and it does the global search case insensitively. So it will replace she with he. As you can see in the output, it has been, she has been replaced with he. Next method is search. Search, you need to specify here the string to be searched for, or you can also give the regular expression. It searches for the match between regular expression and the string and returns the position of this match. Two lowercase converts a string to lowercase. 2 uppercase converts a string to uppercase. We'll see the examples in the next slide. Trim will remove the white spaces from both sides of a string. And toString returns a string representing the string object. Value of returns the primitive value of string object. ToString and value of will return the string as such. We can see the example. In the example, I have used the same string. Her name is Swati, and the pattern used is the Swati, all small letters, and slash I, that is case insensitive search, has been specified in the regular expression. And first document write prints the given string. In the second document write str.search Kerala. We search here for Kerala. So, and it searches Kerala and returns the position of Kerala in the given string. So, it returns the value here as 35. And the third document, right, it does the case insensitive search using the regular expression. Regular expression used here is the defined variable p, that is slash Swati slash I. So it will search for Swati case insensitively and returns the position as 40. And the next document dot write converts the given string to lowercase, and the next one converts it to uppercase. You can see in the output. And the next one trims spaces in the given string. In the string, I have used spaces in the beginning as well as at the end, and the trim will remove the spaces at the beginning and end and will display it in the output. And the next one is string. ToString, that is just displays the given string. A value of also displays the string as such. Next one is slice method. Slice method has two parameters. One is optional, the other one is mandatory. Start here is mandatory, and it extracts a part of the string from start position to end position, where end is not included. Okay, and it accepts negative indexing also. Negative indexing, if you used, it will slice the string or extract the part of the string from the end of the string. Okay, and end is optional. If end is not given, it will slice from the start position to the end of the string. The next method is split method. Split uses two parameters which are optional, a separator and limit. Separator is used to specify based on what character you need to split the string, and limit specifies how many substrings are to be produced. It splits a string into substrings as array based on the separator. Default is space, and the limit specifies how many substrings to extract. SUBSTR method uses two parameters, start and length. Length is optional. It extracts characters from a string beginning at the specified start index for the specified number of characters, which is the length. Okay, and if length is not given, it will extract from the start to the end of the string. Negative indexing is used here also. And the next one is substring. Here also we use the same parameters as that of a slice. It is similar to slice, that is it returns characters in a string between two specified indices, and end here is optional. If not specified, it will extract from start to the end of the string. It does not permit negative indexing. We'll see examples for this. In the first document write, we display the given string, and there's the next one split is used. Split is based on that is dot. Here we have dot after her name is Swati. She lives in Kerala, also has a dot, and also at the end we have a dot. And based on that, it will extract three substrings. Based on dot, it does the splitting and returns the values. You can see in the output, her name is Swati, comma, she lives in, since that is it displays the output comma separatedly. Okay, first substring followed by a comma, and second substring followed by a comma, so on, third substring followed by a comma. And next is slice, which slices the starting position given is 1 and end position given is 5. So end position is not included, so it will be extracting the substring from characters starting from 1, 2, 3 and 4. The character at the position 5, index 5, is not extracted. You can see in the output, it displays the output as ER space N. Okay. And the next slice uses only one parameter, that is start position alone. Since only start position is given, it will extract the remaining string, that is to the end of the string it will be extracting it. Starting at 10, that is S, it will extract the full string to the end of the string. Okay. Next is using negative indexing in slice. The start position given is -15 and the end position is -3. This indexing is from the end of the string, and -3, that is -15 here is 1, 19 years. The 1 in 19 is the -15, and -3 is D, that is old, D in old. Okay. And the next one is using only one parameter, negative indexing, that is -15. It will start from 19 to the end of the string. Okay. Since in the end we have spaces, you cannot see the in the output the spaces, but it displays the spaces also. Okay. And next one is using substr function, I mean method, which uses two parameters, 6 and 8. It starts at 6, position 6, and ends at, that is not, that is it gives the length, it takes the length, that is start position and length is taken. So 6 is here the M in name, that is capital H is here 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then it counts 8. The length specified is for the substring is 8. So from M onwards it will take 8 characters, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is W is 8. Okay, so it will be extracting a length of 8 from starting from M onwards. And next is using substring, again using negative indexing, that is -6 from the end of the string. So counting from the back of the string, you get -6 as O in old, so it displays the output as old dot space. Okay, since the only one parameter is given here, it will take the length as the remaining characters in the string. Okay, till the end of the string. Substring uses start and end as 1 and 20. It will start from the position 1 and ends at the index 20. and the output you can see. In this next example, I have used only start position, no end position is specified, so it starts at 1 and displays the characters up to the end of the string. Okay, so that's all about the string object methods and properties. Thank you.